Alright, so I'm off to work right now, and for those of you who haven't realized yet, I do work at a restaurant. In fact, I work at 2 restaurants. And I thought for today's video, it might be fun to go over some restaurant terminology. This is stuff I had to learn. Like, there's a certain vocabulary people use in a restaurant that most people don't know. So, without further ado, restaurant vocabulary. I figured I'd rock an apron for this because we're talking about the restaurant. But actually I'm gonna take it off because it's not very comfortable. So I feel better. Alright, so you're in for your first day at the restaurant, never worked in the service industry before. You're gonna run into some vocabulary you've never heard in your life. You're not gonna have any clue what it means, and you're just gonna have to pick it up as you go. Unless you watch the rest of this video, because I'm about to explain everything to you. Actually, to be honest, there's a lot of vocabulary that goes in the restaurant industry. I'm gonna make a whole nother video about bar lingo, because the words you use at the bar there's so much stupid vocabulary that goes into that. If you are working in a restaurant as a server, as a host, as a busser, as a barback, as an expo, as a food runner, you're gonna need to know these words. Alright, first vocabulary word of the day is 86th. During your shift at the restaurant, your manager might come up to you and say, hey, we got turkey patties, 86th. Fish of the day, 86. Creamed corn, 86. What does that mean? 86 means we don't have any more. Stop selling it because there's no more left to sell. Alright, next vocabulary word is refire. Refire means, I bet you could probably figure out what a refire means. Basically, sometimes when you bring a food item, a plate, to a table, the guest is gonna find something about it that they're not gonna like. Maybe it's cooked to the wrong temperature, maybe there's the wrong sauce on it, or maybe it went dead in the window. We'll talk about dead and in the window later. But if something is not to the liking of the customer, they'll send it back to the kitchen and tell them, hey, we need a refire. Basically, that just means cook us another one. Now, your manager might also tell him, hey, we need a refire on the fly. On the fly means we need this shit ASAP. The quicker you pop it out into the window, which we'll get to later, the quicker we can run it to the table. On the fly means we need it as fast as possible, because when you work in a restaurant, there's gonna be a bunch of orders coming in all at once. On the fly means take this ticket I just gave you and skip the line, move it to the front. Kind of like a Disney Fast Pass in a way. As we talked about before, there's a word, dead. Dead just means we're not giving this food to the customer. Once a food goes dead, it can either get given to an employee or thrown out. Both of them happen quite frequently. Right, the next word that we're talking about is the window that I've brought up twice already. The window is the spot between, it is the borderline, it's the borderline between the back of house and the front of house, between the cooks and the servers, between food on the grill and food on your plate. Once the cooks cook the food, put it on the plate, they'll put it on a shelf that is called the window for a server or a food runner or someone to pick up and take to your table. Food goes in the window. Next thing I wanted to talk about is the word reggae. If I ask for a reggae simple green, reggae fry, reggae just means regular. So oftentimes if you have fries, I know at our restaurants we have Parmesan truffle fries, garlic fries, and reggae fries. You might have a salad. Can I get a reggae house salad? So that's gonna be just a regular house salad. Or I might need a reggae house side, no carrot. Something like that. Reggae just means regular. And the last word we're gonna learn today is the term all day. All day. All day basically means in total. This is the tricky one, right? Remember how I told you we had 3 different fries at my restaurant? If I have a bunch of tickets lined up, I might have 1 fry from each ticket, but one might be a Parmesan truffle fry, one might be a garlic fry, and I might have 3 regular fries. So that means I need 5 fries. But also, I might have 1 fry in the window, so now I just need the cook to cook 4 fries. So I can tell them, hey, I'm gonna need 3 reggae fry, 1 Parmesan truffle fry, and 1 garlic fry, 5 all day. 5 in total. So he needs to cook me 2 more reggae, 1 parm truff, and 1 garlic. So, now that we've gone over all So vocabulary. You can pull off a sentence like this. A, the chips just got 86. Also, I'm gonna need a refire on these French fries. They went dead in the window. So now we're gonna need 1 French fry on the fry. Give me 3 reggae fry, 1 parm truffle, 1 truffle fry, 7 all day. Do you follow all that? I don't know if I did my all day number correctly. But now you know. Probably have an outro right now. And that is all she wrote. Bye.
Feeling on top of the world.